Okay, I am at Terminal 107 Park on the Duwamish waterway river. So it's got this shell of an old boat here. I don't know what kind of boat. It looks like a launch. It's not that big, maybe 35 feet long. Old fishing boat. The Paragon, commemorating fisheries past. Above you is the skeleton of a North Pacific halibut schooner at 5/8 scale from 1911-1929. Almost 150 similar fishing boats were built at Seattle area boatyards. So that's what that is. But yeah, this is kind of a interesting little park. It's down in an industrial zone. John Pike, that's one of the city elders. There's a Pike Place Market, Pike Street, so that's the Pike. And I guess he owned a property near here. House was last occupied by the Sardarov family. 4817 12th Avenue Southwest. And they were going to build here, but they found archaeological remains and stopped. So this doesn't show exactly where we are. I don't see an arrow that says you are here. But it looks like all the housing has been torn down. It's a cool little park. On this site, Indian villages, salmon, otters. Archaeological investigation of this site reveals that it has been lived on for at least 1,400 years. The Duwamish Indian people called the place Ha'apus for a type of basket cap worn by those living here. Interesting. So you can see the prior flow of the Duwamish, and then the hatch mark is the channel that was dug out for the Duwamish, and that is the permanent river now. So it was probably a very nice tidal land, very fertile to valley down through here. It looks like the Parks Department has taken a good care of this park. I don't have a lot of time, so I'm just going to kind of run in here and take a quick gander at things. Now, what is this megaphone sign? Hello. Okay, well, you can definitely hear seashells when you put your ear up to that. The sign under it does not say what it's for, but if there was a like unit on the other side, you might be able to hear it. So this is really a nice little park in here. What is this statue? You are here, Seattle Fault. Okay, this is where The White River used to come up this way, and then when they made the Lake Washington Ship Canal, they redirected it, and it comes out now down near Tacoma or something, which is a shame. Can't really read what's on that. So this is steel plating. I'm not sure what for. Okay, let's take a look out here at the channel. It's springtime. Stuff is starting to bloom. It's my favorite time because winter suck is on the way out. That across from us is called Kellogg Island, and I guess it's something of a bird sanctuary. But they also tie a lot of barges up to the posts around it. Let me see if I can adjust the exposure here. And zoom in and readjust the exposure. That's a concrete plant down there. Actually, there's two concrete plants. That across the way is the federal building. That one. And that one. And then over here is just a bunch of shipyard stuff. And back to a normal exposure. And back out to wide angle. So there's a couple of people using the park. I just had a few minutes and I wanted to run in here real quick, take a look. Got to get in gear, and it's tax time, so I need to get back to the office and work on taxes now. Usually that's about a 5 to 10 day ordeal, depending on how much filing has to be done and digging through everything and allocating different expenses to different categories. So yeah, it used to be some kind of a structure here. Maybe this was one of the houses at one time that they were talking about. It's always fun to try and figure out what was here when all you have are remains of something. So here is a wider, better view of Kellogg Island. And then this looks like a little bit of a shoreline here. I'll have to walk over and take a quick look at that. There's the truck over there. Nobody's breaking into it yet. Transporting some tools right now. Yeah, but what a neat little park. You could probably swim okay in here. I don't think that this is one of the dirty places. Most of the really dirty water is south of here. Or I'm sorry, north of here towards the mouth in Elliott Bay. But the Duwamish River is a Superfund cleanup site. In the early days, there was a lot of poorly managed industrial activity here that left a lot of pollution, heavy metals and tar and fuel oils and all kinds of stuff, nasty things in the water that sank down into the riverbed and has permeated feet down into the muck. See if we can find our way down there, and then we're going to get on out of here. Port of Seattle, marine maintenance. That'd be a great job. See, here's another structure. Howdy.
Sun, huh?
Well, I'm imagining the sun, but yeah, no, I never made it down to this park before all these years, and so I thought I would take a couple of pictures of it and just kind of wonder what the old structures were, you know. I'm a builder, so I always like to check out old things and figure out, now, what were they doing here? You know, it looks like this might have been an industrial place. Yeah, well, this looks like it was a ramp. Not showing you, just your feet. Yeah. But it looks like this was a ramp, and then whatever else was here. But you can see there's old pipes that were coming in there, and there's some old pilings that are coming up in here.
Water lines or something?
Yeah, well, something to tie the boats up to at high tide. So yeah, it's just kind of interesting. Have you ever been down here before? Or?
Yeah, I've been to this park a couple times.
Okay.
It's a nice little park to go for a walk.
Oh, you bet. Well, you got your bike, so that's the way to cruise. I just have 5 minutes. But yeah, but that Kellogg Island, that's a bird sanctuary, right? Or have you found out?
I'm not sure, honestly.
Yeah, so I think that's what it was. You know. Yeah.
Looks like it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a map. You know where the boat is up there? The boat up in the air. As you come in by the parking lot, there's a boat up on concrete stands, old boat frame.
Right. Yeah.
And if you look, one of the signs under the boat shows the meandering course of the river, and then now the cut channel. And so this is the cut channel, but it used to kind of meander through the valley here and make its way. It used to be a major wetland, you know. Progress. Let's straighten out those rivers, get rid of all that marsh. Well, anyway, I better get hopping, but take care. Oh, you bet. Okay, so I guess that's about it. And there's a little more concrete work here. These were stairs. So, and the stairs went up this way. So whatever was here, this building went out into the water. Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to try and find out a little bit more about this. And so like this here would be a remnant from the original channel that would have just meandered on through here. But it creates marshland when the tide comes in. It's a pretty bush. There's a lot of stuff flowering right now, so I should probably take a few pictures of it. It's a neat looking evergreen. The geese are having their babies now, so there's several baby geese roaming around. And there's a little wide angle of the field here. Yeah, so Seattle Terminal 107 Park. I like it. Easily ride your bike through here. There's the boat and the truck right next to it. Let's take a look at this. Habitat restoration site. This is where we are right here. That's Kellogg Island. There's one lonely house over there, and it's a largely still forested area. Seattle's fortunate to have several green belts. There's the halibut fishing schooner, 5/8 scale. What is that round bright thing up there? I am not sure what that is. Okay, so cool. That is a nice little walk. I'm going to just take a quick look over on this side of the parking lot. Get a gander at the field over here, and then get to work. Bike racks, nothing here, just leash laws. Yeah, the smells are real nice in here right now too. Starting to get a nice floral scent in the air. What is this one? Port of Seattle. Salmon State Certified 2008. Salmon Safe. I saw this tree beginning to bloom here, so I had to walk over and check it out. And there's another one over there. But yeah, that's a pretty tree. Okay, this is a comparison between the Samsung Galaxy S7 and the GoPro Hero 4 Silver. It is considerably wider of an angle. And it looks like the exposure is good on it too. Let's walk over here to get some flowers. Nice park to just, you can ride your bike through here. It actually hooks up to, I think it's the Green River Trail or something. But you can ride your bike for miles and miles. Seattle actually has quite a network of bike trails. Here we go. There is Kellogg Island. You can just make out the outline of Mount Rainier in the picture. That would be a cedar canoe. Okay. So that looks like cherry blossoms or driving over the low-level swing bridge. And that's where we just were down there. But this used to be two 4-lane drawbridges, I think it was.